Hey beautiful, and welcome to this video about how to be more present. So I'm Jamie Faye. If you don't know me yet, I'm a life, dating, and relationship coach, and as you can see, I'm in my new apartment which has some spackle on the wall, so that's what you're seeing there. So I'm excited to do this video and talk to you about this because because pretty much this is what my work is all about, what my work with my clients in helping them get present, have less anxiety, less stress, feel more at ease, more aligned, less resistant, going with the flow, dealing with being too sensitive or their struggles in their relationship or in finding a relationship, or dealing with heartbreak. So what I wanted to do is map out for you a 4-step roadmap of how to, let's see if I can share this as we're doing this. Oh, it's letting me do it. How come sometimes it doesn't let me do this? Random. Okay. I don't know if it worked. Okay, so why do you want to be present in the first place? Maybe you want to be present because everyone's telling you should be. You need to be in the moment. You need to stop thinking about other things. Truth is that is the secret to happiness. The more that you can be present, the more that I can be present in my life or in your life, in the moment, enjoying my life, enjoying the people around me, enjoying my experiences, or even my dog who's barking in the background because there's someone outside the door, the more I will be happy. So the less we think about the future, about what might happen and the what ifs, and the less we think about what happened in the past, the happier we will be. So just checking that we're live. We are amazing. So the first step for this is to figure out how you're feeling. Okay, so that means if you're feeling bad, if there's a trigger, if you're feeling great, all the time is to figure out how you're feeling. Now, the first step for that is to feel into your body and feel your body's feeling, to see how you're breathing, to see how, just how things are going. Then you can go into your emotions, or maybe you can skip the body and you already know, well, you're feeling frustrated or alone or scared, or you feel like you're having anxiety, or you're sad or disappointed. Then you can tune into your thoughts. What are the thoughts? The first thing is feeling. So I invite you, if you're watching this live, or especially if you're watching the replay, let me know that you're here, say hi, and I want you to take out a pen or open a note on your phone and start writing a particular trigger, or write a time today that was really hard for you to be present. And then I want you to take yourself through this process. So you can close your eyes and really start to feel when that trigger was present, or when you started to feel yourself feeling some way that you're not so happy with. What did that feel like? What did it feel like in your body? Where was it tense? Where was it stuck? How was your breath? Did you find yourself holding your breath? When I'm stressed, I make a lot of noise with my mouth. So I'm like, brrr. That's how I release stress from my body. So if you're around me and you hear me doing that a lot, which you probably never will, because it doesn't happen a lot, then, hey, Carrie, nice to have you here. Then you'll notice that that's how I know that I'm a little bit frustrated or stressed or just tired. So feel into it, feel into your body, and then notice the thoughts. What are the thoughts that give you these feelings, right? So we're just going lower and lower and lower to identify what's happening. In essence, we're slowing things down in order to get more present. So first step is, what are you feeling physically and emotionally? Second is, what are the thoughts? Identifying the thoughts. Well, I just think that he just isn't listening to me, or I feel like my boss just doesn't give me any responsibility, or thinks I'm not capable. That's just one thought. That is not all of the thoughts, and the more that you slow it down and identify all of the thoughts, the better it will be, because then you can lean back, pull back, and see what's really happening, and then you can become more present. So I'm giving you this roadmap because this is the shortened version of, hi, thank you for the hearts, the shortened version of how to recondition yourself to be more present, because it is a reconditioning. It is a practice that you're retraining your brain to be more here in this moment. So that's the second one. The third one is, what are the needs underneath these thoughts? When you're thinking, my boss just doesn't appreciate me or doesn't think I can do it, or you're thinking that, you're just not good enough in this job, or you want to be better and you're lacking, or you don't have enough something, money or friends or whatever, or smarts to do XYZ. What is not being fulfilled in your needs, in your human needs? So certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, contribution and growth. What's not being satisfied? The next thing is to check out the cycle. What is the cycle that you experience, this emotional cycle that you experience when you are triggered, especially, but always? We have emotional cycles throughout the day. If I get triggered, then I go through a whole cycle that's I've experienced before. It's not a new cycle. It's the same one, whether it's with my partner, whether it's with thoughts about my business. Hey, Holly. Whether it's cool. Whether it's, I don't remember, but cycles are recurring. I call them like umbrella cycles of our whole relationship or of our whole experience in life. And then we have lots of mini cycles. So the next thing is to identify the cycles. That's number 4. So we'll do them from the top. First one is, how are you feeling in your body and emotionally? Second is the thoughts. The third is the needs that are causing these thoughts. What's not being fulfilled? And the fourth is the cycle. So you can slow it down so good. It's like putting the car in neutral, slowing down to such a degree where you don't have to put the gas or the brakes or decide what, not neutral, I meant cruise control. That's what I meant. And just decide the speed that you're going and just cruise through experiencing what is happening. That's how you become present. And only when you do this to such a degree, with such discipline, really, as to be with each thought in each part of your cycle, with each human need, then and only then can you catch yourself. Can you catch yourself when you start going on a spiral in a direction that's not healthy for you or causes you suffering? It's okay to go on a spiral if it makes you happy, if it brings lots of positive thoughts. But what I'm guessing you want to do is be more present. So let me know what you think. If you could be more present, what could you do? If I were more present, I would be what? I could be what? Because I see it as able to catch yourself when you're going to a place and going down a slippery slope, and you've got momentum in a place that's detrimental to you, really, and you could now pivot. Then you could create new connections. Well, when I think about this, I could go in this direction instead, because in this direction, I am totally being truthful with myself, but I'm being present. I'm not living in this old story of what he or she said, or what that trauma that happened to me at work, or that mistake I made, or that test that I took and it didn't go well, or the same recurring social situation that you're afraid of or we're afraid of. Hi, Rodolfo, welcome. So this is the 4-step roadmap. And if you're saying to me, wow, Jamie, that's a tall order, it is. But I wanted to map it out for you so that you could say to yourself, okay, this is it. If this is really what I have to do to be more present. It doesn't always just work to say, I need to be more present. You have to be able to slow down enough to observe, and not just observe your thoughts, which is amazing, and you should do that, and meditate and all that jazz. I meditate, and all my clients meditate with me in our sessions as well as on their own. Is you need to learn to dissect things, to slow them down to such a degree that you understand them, so that then you can be released. You can be released from the hold of these thoughts, of these needs, of your own cycles within yourself internally, and of course within your relationships, because we all have cycles that involve others, right? I say something to my partner, triggers him about something having nothing to do with me, then he reacts, and then I react because of the way he says it to me, and then right? And the way that we can be more present with each other, all of us in our relationships and also in mine, is to see that the cycle is happening and be here in the moment. And for me to notice that I wasn't upset, I'm not triggered, for example, and just to see, okay, he's triggered, I'm going to let him be triggered and just try to be there and not allow myself to react. So let me know what you think of this. And if this gets you thinking and you're like, well, I know that part, or I know my needs, but I don't understand what you mean by cycle, or I know how I'm feeling, but what thoughts? What do you mean? I only have one thought that's over and over and over again, repeating in my mind. I will show you, it's on me, that that's not true. And I invite you to come to my workshop on Sunday, 2 to 4 Israel time, which is like 12 to 2 GMT, London time, and early morning Eastern Standard Time, to be in my workshop with me, with amazing people from all over the world. I have gotten amazing testimonials about this workshop. It's incredible, where people are writing that they now understand their fears and now they can actually do something about it. And they didn't understand their anxiety really before, but now they do, and it has a purpose, and they can maneuver around it and slow things down. And they felt super held, and they got great one-on-one attention from me in this workshop as well. So if you want to be part of that, it's so easy. You just come to the workshop on Sunday and you bring your triggers, you bring the things you want to work on, you bring this desire and motivation that you want to be more present, and we are going to work on that. We are going to start to do what we just talked about, this roadmap in this workshop. I'm bringing the best tools that I know that work with me in my life and with my clients, and that's why I'm bringing them to this workshop, so you can get a taste. Sorry guys, had a little call coming through. A taste of the work that I do, that I want to bring to you and for you to benefit from. So if you like this video, please send me some hearts and share it with a friend. Tag a friend who could benefit from a little roadmap to being more present. And join me in my workshop on Sunday. It's called Practical Mindfulness. You can find it on my Facebook page right now, and I'll also put a link to the video, to the workshop, in the comments of this video right now. So I'll leave you with this, and all my love to you all, wherever you are on this wonderful Monday. You and only you have the power to transform your life and your relationships. So what are you going to do about it today? Kisses. Bye.